Good morning, everyone. I myself, Dharamveer Singh, welcomes you on the behalf of Jai Somnath English Medium Primary School. Student, today we are going to learn Standard 5th English Grammar. That is a beautiful chapter named Chapter 6, Verb. So you all have learned in previously parts of speech. There are eight part of speech. First one is noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, preposition, and interjection. So already we have learned about the noun and the pronoun. So today we are going to learn the verb. What is verb? So let's look at the definition. Verb. A verb is a word used to express action done by a noun or a pronoun. So any action done by the noun or a pronoun is called verb. The verbs are also known as the action word. Let's look at the example. The first example, the lion roars. So here, now what is the lion doing? What is the action done by the lion? He roars. So here the roar is the action done by the lion. That's why the roar is considered to be a verb. The next example, we eat cake on Christmas. So what is the action done by us? We are eating. So it is the action done. That's why the word eat is called verb. So the word we eat cakes on Christmas. So eat here is called an action word. That's why it is called verb. So now we are going to learn in detail about verb. So there are two types of verb. So especially whatever the sentences are there, the sentences has a two kind of verb. So they are, the first one is the transitive verb and second one is the intransitive verb. So in this lesson we are going to learn in deep about the transitive and intransitive verb. So there are two kinds of verb. That first one is transitive and intransitive. So let's learn in detail about the transitive and intransitive sentences. Verb. So transitive verb. What is transitive verb? A transitive verb always has a noun or a object that receives the action of the verb. So whatever the sentences are there, at the end of the sentence, whatever the action is done, so whether the object is affected or not, that thing is being mentioned. So such kind of sentences are called transitive verb. Let's look at the example. We fly kites on Uttarayan. So we fly. The action is done that we are flying. But what we are flying? Kites on the Uttarayan. So this sentence makes, this object make the sentence a complete sentence. So that's why it is called the transitive verb. So here the fly is a verb and the kites is called an object. That's why it is called transitive verb. The second example, Mohan saw a snake. So what is the action done by the Mohan? He saw. But what he saw? He saw a snake. So there is an object. This object receives the action of the verb. So that's why these two examples are called transitive verb. Now intransitive verb. Intransitive verb never has a direct or indirect object or noun. So here in this intransitive verb, what happened? It is completely different from the transitive. In the transitive there was an object, but in the intransitive there is no object over there. So it is also called an incomplete sentence. Look at the example. The train started. So from where did the train started? We can't get the exact reason or the exact, we cannot get the complete information regarding this. Next one, the poor little boy. Now what the poor little boy, no such information is being given. So these two are the examples of the intransitive verb. So we have learned about the transitive and the intransitive sentences. Now let's look at some of the sentences are there. Let's see that whether they are transitive or intransitive. Let's look at the exercise. So read the sentence and state whether they are transitive or intransitive sentence. So the first one, the boy ran through the dog. So now what is the action done by the boy? He is running. So where he is running? So through the dog. So there is an object over there. So this kind of sentences will be called transitive sentence or transitive verb. Next one, the dog barked at the stranger. So what is the action done by the dog? The dog is barking. To whom he is barking? At the stranger. So this sentence also has an object. So this sentence also will be called a transitive sentence. Next one, the machine works. So now what is the verb is a work, but where the machine is working, so we can't get up the information regarding this. So here this kind of sentence will be called intransitive sentence. Next one, the pipe leaked. So what is the verb over here? Leaked. But from where the pipe has leaked? So we can't get the information regarding it. So this sentence is also called intransitive sentence. Next one, birds fly in the sky. So what is the action done by the birds? They are flying. Where they are flying? In the sky. So here there is an object over here. So this kind of sentence is called transitive sentence. So in this lesson we have learned regarding the what is verb, how many there are. So verb is any action done by the noun or a pronoun. There are two kinds of verb, transitive and intransitive. What is transitive verb? Transitive verb always has an action, always has an object or a noun at the end of the sentence, whereas intransitive sentence there is no direct object. That's why intransitive sentence are called incomplete sentence.